The thing you have to realize is that even when we disagree, we're on the same side. Even when we disagree violently, we're on the same side. There are plenty of people out there who don't want to see Bitcoin succeed. But the one thing we all have in common is that we love this idea. And here's the interesting thing you might not realize, but Mike loves this idea too. He just didn't think it was working right, but he still loved it. He wants it to succeed. He just doesn't believe it will. And more importantly, he's made incredible and enormous contributions to Bitcoin. His last contribution was to drop the price by $40 and allow more people to buy Bitcoin at a reduced price because of an article in the New York Times. And so people had the opportunity again to buy Bitcoin at 380. That might be a good opportunity for some. We'll see. And Bitcoin failed to die. So thank you, Mike, for everything you do. That's all I have to say. I don't believe in the angry debates, the paranoid conspiracies. I think Mike is wrong. I think, my entire presentation was why Bitcoin will continue to scale. And in fact, I think the governance problems that seem so acute are not really acute. What they are is the fact that Bitcoin is hard to change. And in many systems, when there is a very strong debate, the debate is resolved because somebody says, you know what, that's all great, but I'm the boss. So this is what we're going to do. OK, discussion over. And in Bitcoin, there is no discussion over because there is no boss, because no one can impose their position on anybody else. So we can go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth forever arguing about this. But some of the people who are arguing about this are screaming at each other and saying, oh, you're a CIA agent, you're trying to destroy Bitcoin, and you got paid to say that, and no, you got paid to say that. And some of the people are sitting down and writing some bloody code, which is how you succeed. Because Gavin and Jeff and Tuman wrote Classic, and Greg and Peter and all the others went and wrote SegWit. And guess what's going to happen by the end of this year? We're going to implement SegWit. And we're going to do a hard fork to do Meg. And we're going to do thin blocks. And RBF, and child pays for parent, and prioritization, and extra thin blocks, and extreme thin blocks, and other optimizations. And invertible Bloom lookup tables that Gavin started working on almost 2 years ago. We're going to do all of those things just to get to the next level of scale. And then we will invent new applications to fill that bloody network and fail to scale again. Thank you.